Hello and welcome to a not so awesome review. Today we're looking at Batman: The Dark Knight, Cycles of Violence, Volume 2, or Volume 2 of Cycles of Violence, however you want to pronounce that. But yeah, this is actually part of the New 52, and I don't know if I've done any of the Dark Knight books yet. I might have done Volume 1, but something I do want to get around to eventually. But I did choose this book for the Halloween thing because the art in it is definitely a little, for some people I can definitely say disturbing, creepy, scary, maybe more disturbing I think would be the right word. At least that's the way I would interpret it. um it's the Scarecrow. This is a Scarecrow story, and the Scarecrow looks, well, creepy. I mean, we have his mouth sewn shut. Is one of the first things we actually see, and it's just, yeah, the art is good. I'm gonna say that right now. The art is good. The story here, we have kids kind of being kidnapped, and they disappear for a while, and then I think they resurface. I know that one of the kids definitely does resurface. I don't know about the other ones, but basically this kid resurfaces and is refusing to talk about anything that happened. But we find out that Scarecrow is behind the kidnappings, and he's actually using their sweat and tears to create his fear toxin, but not just his regular fear toxin. He's working on a stronger version of it. And the story, you can kind of say, is divided into two halves. The first half being the kidnappings and stuff, and the second half being a kind of attack on Gotham. And it's good. It feels like it's missing a third act. I'm gonna say that right now because we had the beginning of it. It's good. Maybe the beginning of it could have dragged out a little bit longer. The middle of it, we can say, is more where we're learning about the Scarecrow's past and a little bit of Batman's past, which is always redundant, honestly. I mean, it was good, but how many times can you draw his parents being murdered? So we go through that, but the main thing in this is the fact that we learn about Scarecrow's past. We learn about his dad. We learn kind of how he became who he is. Now, we don't go into like great depth and detail, which would have been good. It would have been really good to actually see everything, but we get bits and pieces throughout the story, blah, flashbacks. And it's good. It's interesting. It did remind me a little bit of the Gotham episode where, we had his origin there. Yeah, it's similar, but definitely I think the book handled it better. Um, Batman's thing was, although it was interesting, but like I said, his parents get murdered in like every issue, so, or every storyline almost. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely not giving it a 5 out of 5. Maybe a 4 out of 5. It's good. It's not amazing. The art in it is really good. The story in it, it's missing an act. That is the thing, because the beginning of it, yes, I can see where you would start in Act 2 in this. I don't want to say where because I don't want to spoil anything, but it does have a beginning, but it feels like it's missing a middle. It just goes to a climax and an end, but without the middle, because the first half of the story does in a way have a conclusion, or it feels like it, and then we get this other issue that builds on it. And although this attack on Gotham that I mentioned is done well, um it could have been dragged out a little bit longer. It feels like the ending of it, the whole thing was kind of rushed. That's what I get from it while reading it. Now, uh, the art in it, like I mentioned, is good. The story, the backstory is good. I really liked the part where Scarecrow's kind of interacting with one of the people he's kidnapped, one of these girls, and it's actually really good. It shows kind of a different side of Scarecrow in a way. Same thing with Batman. When he's talking to one of the girls that was kidnapped, there's a part where like she's not answering and stuff, and he just sits next to her and like reaches his hand out to hold her hand, and it's kind of like, okay, well, it shows you that Batman's not always kind of an ass. Not only that, we actually get a little bit of Bruce Wayne in here with someone who he's currently dating, which In the other Batman series, we don't really see much of Bruce Wayne at all, so it is cool to see some Bruce Wayne in here. I think this series actually has more Bruce Wayne than the other one. Um, Aside from that, trying to remember what the backup story was, and the fact that I can't remember makes me think it probably wasn't that amazing. Oh, it was the issue 0. That's what it was. It's the issue 0. It's okay. It's basically little kid Bruce trying to figure out who killed his parents, and we see him kind of grow up and always trying to figure out who it is until he finally does, and he doesn't like his answer. Um, it's an alright issue. It's just thrown in there. It has nothing to do with the Scarecrow story. The Scarecrow story is the main thing of this book. And like I said, it's good. I do recommend it, but it does feel like something's missing. So, there is that. Uh, like always, there's really nothing. If I can even show this, but there is nothing under the dust cover here. Just the kind of embossed Batman thing. It does say Dark Knight on it, so that's something. I don't think the other one actually says Batman. See if I can put this back on. But yeah, it's good. It's definitely good. If you're a Scarecrow fan, read it. It is a nice origin story for him. I don't know what other book you could read for Scarecrow that has a better origin story, because I haven't read much Scarecrow. Only other book that comes to mind is Four of a Kind, and from I remember, there is kind of an origin story in there, but it's not. I want to say it's not the best. I don't remember. I gotta check that out again. But yeah, I recommend it. 4 out of 5. It's not the best thing, but it's good. Bruce Wayne's in it more than most Batman books that I've read, and we have some Damian in there if you're a fan of Damian. And like I said, it's a good origin story for Scarecrow. The art is definitely creepy. So that's my review for Dark Knight Cycles of Violence. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button, comment down below, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.